I turned him down, and then we finally were able to do a deal. There wasn't a lot of this material. Everything was used up, but this is the very first time you've seen this particular ruby. It's really, it's nice, it's very different. It's right on that edge here of being the right color. This was tested by GIA as ruby. So, but it's a material from India. The only time I've ever gotten ruby from India, it's my first time. And it's, like I said, this is a one and done. There wasn't even it wasn't a lot of material. We made, it was really almost the minimum amount of material that we'll buy to work with something, to be honest with you. So very, very limited, a lot of fun. But if you're a collector, you like to have unique and individual, different gem materials and semi-precious materials, this is one you might want to really consider.
And you get both. You get the pendant and the necklace. You can wear them together. You can wear them separately.
The crystals weren't really big, so we made them, we made it petite.
It's really delicate. It's very beautiful, but it's rich and it is glorious, and it's that beautiful blood red color you want in a ruby. I love the darling earrings. I just popped those on, and don't forget, this is one of the only rings in the hour. Now, the next thing, when you think about rubies, you think about sapphires, and I'm gonna give you another look for those of you that have been in love with the sapphire necklace tonight. I think it's only right to show you a sapphire after the ruby, so you can maybe have both, and I certainly would not recommend that every day here at HSN, but tonight I have an opportunity buy that may be gone in a heartbeat. For the first time ever, we've taken the price of the genuine sapphire beaded necklace to under $100. This has never been seen before until tonight. It may never be repeated. It is a stunning, all genuine sapphire necklace. Look at the size of the beads, look at the weight, look at the heft, beautiful graduated design, and these are faceted within an inch of their lives, so they've got incredible sparkle. They have beautiful shine. It's gonna be twinkling like a night sky, and it also comes with that adjustable back as well. But if you've ever wanted a sapphire necklace, if you've ever thought about treating yourself to sapphires, for less than the price of sapphire earrings, for less than the price of a sapphire ring, you can have an entire neckline of sapphires. Could you imagine that? You can't even walk into a store today and say, oh, I'd like an all genuine sapphire necklace. Oh, by the way, all natural color, all untreated. I just want Mother Nature's finest. I want it to be of the most beautiful, ravishing, deep regal blue. This is your look of the hour, and it's already super popular. So let me give everyone some updates, because I know at the new low price, they're gonna be gone very, very shortly. But I love the consistent color. I love how it's beautifully matched. I also love that you're getting something that is cut right from the rough. You really have a treasure. You have a absolute treasure that you're gonna open up your jewelry box a week from now, 2 weeks from now, 5 years from now, a decade from now, and you're gonna say, wow, I can't believe I got a genuine sapphire necklace for under $100. It is selling out. We've got about a final, about 150 of those to go around. We'll let you know. 731-350 is your item number. But that's what Tucson is all about, right? We want to bring you the best. We want to bring you the new, and we want to bring you something that just sweeps you off your feet. Are you ready for this? It is breathtaking. It's the brand new Lepidolite necklace. It is a sparkling, effervescent, flashy lilac to beautiful, deep, great purple color with these free-form beads that are like big, chunky, geometric stations that graduate in size. It is a collar of color. It is an impressive piece. You're gonna feel like a queen, you're gonna feel like royalty, and boy, will you feel the weight of those stones. It's brand new from Tucson. It's already super popular, so I would not be surprised if tonight this will be our final presentation. So take advantage. I love everything about it. Comes with the extender and the sale price, and the 5 flex pay continue. If you're just tuning in, welcome to a new hour of Mind Finds with Jay King. All natural gemstones, all precious metals, all HSN exclusives. And here's another Mind Find for the record books. We're bringing in genuine ruby. The one, the only, the precious, the desired, the sought after. Yeah, this is from the Isle of Mauritius off the coast of Madagascar. And it's at a feature price today of $179.98. It is ravishing. It is that deep blood red color. It is the color of fire. It's the color of passion. It's the color of life. And you're gonna absolutely be thrilled to get that home tonight for $36 on FlexPay. We'll keep you updated on some fabulous buys. I also want to announce we have a spectacular third hour with Jay about 1 hour from now. It will be a special all sale, all clearance hour with items you haven't even seen this entire Tucson event. So that's what's coming up next hour. All sale prices, all clearance items coming up next hour. You can start shopping ahead for our savvy shoppers. Go ahead and take a sneak peek on your HSN app. I'm Sarah, so thrilled to take you shopping. This is one of my all-time favorite colors in the gem world. It's green, but there's not a lot of big, gorgeous green stones that are available in the marketplace today. Certainly not at a price under $100, right? You're gonna pay a fortune for emeralds. You're gonna pay a fortune for savorites. They don't even come in this size. But take a look at what Jay King has found you. The green quartz graduated bead necklace. This is all new. It's a new mind find, and we'll have a matching stretch bracelet for you. I think it's the perfect color to celebrate spring. Let's welcome in our beautiful and amazing, talented resident rock hound, our master designer, the creator, the owner, the founder of Mind Finds by Jay King. More than 4 decades in the industry. You're a pilot, you're a world traveler. Basically, Jay goes into the mines so we don't have to. He's our direct source to all these beautiful stones. So welcome back.
Well, thank you. You know, it's always exciting. I always love working with you. And we had a lot of fun. You know, last year, Sarah and I did the Tucson Gem event together. And I think we both had a lot of fun. It was really enjoyable. And I really got to know Sarah, and also got to know a little bit about her. And she's got I have an interesting story. One of these days, I'm going to write a book. I've had a very interesting life, but I have to say, Sarah's had a very interesting life too. I was very impressed, and her knowledge of gemstones was right up there. I mean, she really knows her material. She's actually better educated than I am. She's actually got a GIA degree where I don't. You know, I have a degree, kind of a street. I have street creds. That's about all I've got.
You've got real life. You're the real life. But you know, I've learned so much from you over the years here at HSN. You have brought in stones that I never even knew existed. You can't even read about these stones in the gem books.
Well, you know, it's really funny. Even in the even in GIA, do you know that we provide? We've been asked to provide specimens and stuff. And so I think that's kind of cool. You know, this is okay, and this is kind of what I live for. I mean, you know, like, to find new and different. We found this in Brazil. It's a colored quartz, but it's also unique in the fact that it's quartz, but it's also quartzite. So it has kind of a different texture to it. So it is natural quartz, and then it actually is a form of quartzite also. This is the real deal. There is no color enhancement to this. It's just such a beautiful emerald green, just such a high green, really, and green, you know, right now it's so popular, you know, this color. And, you know, it was just funny that we found it. I mean, I didn't buy this at the time. I found the rough. I didn't get it because I thought green was going to be popular, just so you know. I didn't think green was going to be the Pantone color. I didn't buy it for that. I bought it because it was a cool material that I'd never seen before. So it's a brand new mind find. I designed both of these things. I did big and bold. I did an earring, and I also did a ring, but they didn't make the show in time. So down the road, you'll get to see this. I've got a little bit more of this material. I'm not really sure.
This is cool.
I'm not sure if I can get more, and I say that just for the fact that you know, it was such. Oh my gosh, I could write a book just on the story it took to just even get this. So
right, this would be an entire chapter. How I found the green quartz.
I'm not really even sure. It was a very difficult deal because when we saw it, it hadn't been taken out of the ground yet, and we had to go through a whole sorting process. Everything. It was really very, very difficult. It was quite the challenge by the time we actually got the rough.
I would definitely pick this up in a heartbeat. I love the size of the beads. These are some of the biggest beads you're gonna see this hour, this entire show. I mean, look at the size of these, 18 millimeter, 15, 13 millimeter, and then they sort of get smaller as they wrap around the back of your neckline. But you've got this amazing green, and it is bright, it is rich, it is that earthy green, it's a lush green, it's a verdant green. It says spring is right around the corner. It's also kind of like a new neutral. I mean, we're seeing a huge trend in green jewelry, but you don't usually find a lot of green stones that come in this big size that have this saturation of color that are anywhere near this price. So check out that chunky bracelet. That's really cool too. And that's at the same price. You can order that as well. And that's all nice and stretchy. It fits up to an 8-inch rich. And that is 18 by 13 millimeter stones. I just think these are both spectacular and maybe something you don't already have in your gemstone collection. And they're so smooth, they're big, they're bold, they're high polished. If you're a May baby like I am, and you'll never get an emerald necklace that size, maybe treat yourself to green quartzite because it gives you that same kind of cool girl hip look. I mean, it's very fashion forward. Jay, you were just ahead of your time picking out those green trends. You were way ahead of the trend.
Okay, you know, and I could tell you yes, but I will tell you, just to be honest with you, it's all dumb luck. It just really, you know what, I buy what's cool, I buy what I like, I buy what's new, and then it's really funny because it's happened more than one time, is we bought something, and then the next year it's super hot in the Pantone of colors for that year.
You're ahead of your time, Jay. Okay, I'm gonna give you a chance to be ahead of our time here. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek at the Spider Mountain Turquoise Bead Necklace. It's on sale today for $139.82. You can see why you have this beautiful, incredible, gorgeous, almost like a black and brown matrix. The look of like a spider web that really adds to the intrigue, to the mystique, to the allure of this piece. It's all graduated in design. Everything is on 5 flex pay for our Tucson Gem event, so jump right in. Just want to give that one a quick heads up so you don't miss out on all these beautiful collections. So thanks so much for all of your orders. Congratulations, all of you shopping tonight. It really is a very special time, and there's no bigger or better time of year than the Tucson Gem event. So we're gonna give you something else lovely to look at. This is our beautiful Java lace agate necklace, and this is so fabulous. Something really unique, a display of natural color, this beautiful banding with all these various shades. You see tans and browns and creams and grays and whites and almost like a camel color. Look at the size of these really fabulous fancy cut beryl beads. This is all one stone, so you can really see all the different shades. It's in one stone, and then you got the beautiful rondelles that wrap all the way around. So a really fabulous high-end designer look. We've got the necklace for you. There are a few of the earrings to go around as well. And tonight, well, we're gonna do a little clearance shopping, which means we have our final quantities available at the lowest price we've ever offered. It's never been $79 for the necklace. It's never been $49 for the earrings. Look at the size of those stones. This is really cool, Jay. And I know you love your agates. You love finding the stones with all those beautiful natural colors.
You know, and this is kind of unique in the fact this material comes out of Indonesia. That's the only place I've ever seen it in the world. It's Java lace agates. Agates are specific to the area where they're formed. So Java lace agate is only in that certain area in Indonesia. It's not found in Australia. It's not found in South America. They're only exclusive to a very small area, sometimes a very, very small area where they're actually formed. And that's what makes agates so unusual and so collectible. I love this because I love the kind of the coffee cream feel to it. Also, this is really interesting. Even the design, I'll tell you about the design, what's unique about it. But what is really, truly unique about this is a friend of ours. What she does is she teaches local villagers what to look for. And this material is not, it's not actually mined, it's collected. And in Indonesia, during the monsoonal season, when all the riverbanks in this area are running bank to bank and they flood, there's a lot of erosion and there's a lot of this material that gets uncovered. And after the monsoonal season is over and the rivers all go down, everything kind of dries out, the local people, they go and they've learned to identify this. And when it comes out, some years they get a bunch of it, some years they don't get hardly any of it. But it actually comes out, I've got a piece sitting here, it actually comes out smooth. It's like a river rock. It comes out, this one I've kind of shaped a little bit more, but this is basically what it looks like. I didn't take much off this. All I did was buff it up. It'll be almost like a river rock, real smooth. It's, where it's been ground up. And the reason is at one time, that this is like a gravel bed that over millions of years has, tumbled from the high mountains and it's going down toward the ocean, right? And it's all in this fresh water, so it's being naturally tumbled. I got this design idea. I don't want to say I knocked anybody off, but I have some African trade beads that I got that are antique. I mean, these are from like the 1800s, guys. I've got this one strand. I used to actually trade in antique African trade beads. And I was at my man cave and I was sorting through a bunch of things and I found a few strands of African trade beads that I had, and it had some of these shapes in there. And I thought, that is just ultimately cool. I mean, I just like the look. It's, and here again, you're looking at something that comes from the 1800s, from the 1800s, maybe even the 1700s on some of these beads that I have. They're all shaped beads from stone. A lot of them are clay beads. But this is one of the shapes. That shape right there was one of the shapes that was in it. And then those big fat, theirs are more rough. I mean, they're rougher. They're not smoothed out like these, but it's kind of that same idea. That's kind of that same trade bead look, ethnic look, with a really unique
It's very exotic. It's very bold. I love all the neutrals because this will go with everything in your wardrobe. I mean, there won't be a single outfit that you own that you can't wear this with your creams, with your grays, with your browns. You could wear it with color. I think it's magnificent. I really think this is such a fabulous look, and you're getting it on the lowest price we've ever offered. So you're in the right place at the right time to get that in before it completely sells out. Let me give you some updates because we've had so many of you tuning in. If you haven't yet seen our Smart deal, this is the purple Chara white bead necklace. 1,000 of you picked this up last hour, and it is going very quickly. It could be our final presentation tonight, and it is for a limited time only at the Smart deal price with the 5 flexible payments. It is this beautiful regal purple. If I have a moment, I'll grab it and show that color to you because it is so beautiful. It's like these lavenders and regal purples and kind of a deep grape plum. It's a wonderful kind of classic graduated design, so it'll go with everything, but we'll keep that available for you so you can add that to your order, 748616. I mentioned that because our Chara white has been so very popular tonight. I want to introduce you to something that is brand new. It's the Chara white collar necklace. Incredibly amazing. This is a brand new Tucson discovery. This has a beautiful solid sterling silver collar that wraps all the way around. And then you've got beautiful sort of pear drop shapes here. Look at those freeform designs. Look at how big those are. That's a 25 by 18. This is a gorgeous 19 by 15. You got a beautiful teardrop on this side. Sort of that asymmetric design. That's a 12 by 8. It's flexible. You just throw it on, you wrap it around your neck, you're out the door in a heartbeat, and it's all brand new, all handcrafted. So let's hear about your brand new Chara white, because there's something about this stone, you said it's been hard to find lately.
Well, it's not hard to find lately. I didn't have it for 18 years. You just can't get it. The only source was, like I said, it's a nephew of one of the original miners. And then we bought this. We found it at Tucson, bought it 1 year, and then the next year he bought the rough. Now he still sells some of the rough. We didn't buy it all. I mean, he's got some of it, but we bought the really high grade. Everything that I have is all AAA, AA, or A grade. I don't even own any B grade. I only own the highest of the grades of Charite. There's not a lot of this, and this was mined well over 20, probably 25 years ago, maybe even longer than that, maybe 30 years ago is when they actually mined it. I was right on the tail end of it when I got it, when I first started working with it. And so my show's 26 years old. So that was probably 2 or 3 years into the thing. So yeah, it's been over 25 years since they mined it. And this is what, bless Lou, isn't he special? He's showing these like that. These are sitting here, and this is, do you see the crystalline structure in this? That's not cracked, guys. Those are crystals. That's what gives charoite the property of chatoyancy. I've got, these are my specimens that I'm sitting here with right now. And that's what makes it so unique, so different. Do you see how the light's refracting off that? That is what charoite's all about.
Like almost like a luster to it?
All going through there, yeah. And then this is brand new, by the way. This is brand new, exclusive. You're just seeing it for the very first time. I wish, you know what I should have done? I should have brought my sketch pad. And I can prove I designed this. I was going through my sketch pad the other day because I was going through to see, well, you have to see, you ought to see like, my man cave, right? It's full of sketch pads. Now, I do hundreds of designs a year. We do thousands altogether. But I sketch most of my stuff out is what I do, and then I give it to the artists, and then they work from my sketch. But funny enough, the reason I mentioned that is I was going through my sketchbooks the other day, trying to, just kind of see what I had done and stuff. And, I'm sorting. I've got time now on my hands, which I normally don't. I mean, my normal year, I travel 40 weeks a year, 40 weeks. That's normal for me. It's amazing what you can get used to. But that's my life. Well, this year, of course, I wasn't able to travel since February. Actually, the Tucson Gem Show was my last trip. And I've been able to, I'm reorganizing things. I'm putting specimens together. And I was flipping through one of my design books, my sketch pads, and I actually found this design. And when it was dated, I designed this 3 years ago. And you're just now getting to see it. Now, I want to point out that look at the craftsmanship. Look at the silver work on this. And this isn't cast. This isn't stamped. This is all done by hand. This is done out of silver sheet. Our silversmiths make that whole design out of silver sheet material. And then all of the cabochons. Do you notice these aren't, these are all free-form cabs. What does that mean? That means that they're not done to size by a mold. They're all individually hand-cut free-form. And then each one of those bezel cups, all that silver work, is built around the cabochons. So they lay out the cabochons, and then the silversmith builds that whole design around that. How cool is that? But this thing, I gotta tell you, it fits so nice, and also because it's hand done out of silver sheet, I'm not telling you that you can take and bend this, and go crazy, right? I'm just saying that you can mold it to your neckline. Yeah, you can work it. It's very easy to work. And the cool thing about this is after you put it on a few times and get it adjusted, you'll feel it'll come off very easily. But because it's handcrafted out of sterling silver sheet, it has great tensile strength. So it will come back, and see, that just looks totally cool. That's a lot of silver. To me, I got to tell you, that just does it for me. That is so cool.
Isn't that beautiful?
So worth the money. And this is something
it really is a masterpiece,
that you would only see in a gallery, and I guarantee you, if you see it in a gallery, or you see it in a high-end boutique, or you see it in a jewelry store, you're not going to see it for that price. I will guarantee you that.
And also, all of our charoite tonight has been very, very popular. Sorry to jump in. We're going to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to own this. We don't have more than 200 of these, so I don't think it's going to last. We're down to 175 of these to go around. Look at how stunning that is on the neckline. This is a very special moment. I don't know that many of you will have the opportunity to own this. If you love it, if you want to collect charoite, if you want to add it to your purchase of the Smart Deal, you can see why this beautiful purple color is what everyone's talking about today. So don't go away. I'll be right back with more Mind Finds.
You can't afford not to be brave. It's not even an option. When life puts a wall in front of you, you break it down. Remove the fear. Remove the uncertainty. Be authentic. They say fortune favors the bold. I've been bold all my life, And I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search Gemstone Care to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
Here I am in the desert of Tucson. Can you, I mean, look at this. I'm right outside. The desert's right behind me. Okay, maybe not really. Unfortunately, the Tucson Gem event is not happening this year, as many things are and have been canceled. But the good news is we're going to bring you Tucson directly to you. My name's Sarah. We were there last year. We had the time of our lives. And one of the fabulous things about Jay King and Mind Finds, he's always bringing you something new, something amazing. We're just moments away from the lepidolite, that faceted, gorgeous purple gemstone, so don't go too far. But in the meantime, we're also gonna give you a chance for some new low prices on some of your all-time favorite items. This is the Redskin turquoise jewelry, and for the first time ever, it's now at the lowest price we've ever offered, $156 and change. We also have the earrings on sale for less than $65 as well. This is probably from Jay's private collection. I know it must have been kind of a little difficult to part with since this is something that you've been collecting for many, many years, Jay, but how nice of you to share this with us during our big Tucson event.
Well, you know, I've been going to Tucson Gem Show for, what, 42 years. I got a really interesting, I got a text the other day from the owner of the Kingman mine, of the Kingman turquoise, my friend Marty Cobalt, and he said, it's been 40 this is the first time in 40 years that he hadn't set up a booth in Tucson. So that was kind of weird. And you know what, they were gonna try to hold it in April. I think that's been moved back now to September. But hopefully this year, they might not have as big, but hopefully we're gonna have one. So, and talking of that, okay, is this to die for or what? And this is new Redskin turquoise. This material, now, there's the old Redskin mine and the new Redskin mine. The new Redskin mine is on the other side of the, it's not really a mountain, it's more like a molehill. It's a hill. The old Redskin mine was, this was the color of the material that we were getting. This really electric blue, high-end blue material. I've got a little bit of it in my private collection. You've actually seen footage of me going down a cable into the shaft on a cable car, down into this, and you've actually seen me in the old Redskin mine. That flooded. It was, it flooded out, the tailings pond broke. There was none of this material. Then they started a copper mine on the other side of the hill. The old Redskin mine is now a lake. So the new Redskin mine, they started mining this. And originally we were getting the new Redskin turquoise. It wasn't that quality. I mean, it was greens, it was more green, it had more matrix and veining in it. But then, about 2 years ago, this started happening. Okay, and the reason we call it, this is new Redskin, but the reason I call it Redskin is this. When it comes out of the ground, this is what it looks like, guys. So here's the thing, you would probably just walk over it and never even think anything about it, right? It's just, it looks like it's covered in mud, but it's like this red clay. And that's really, really high and rich in iron. But it's a copper mine. They're not mining iron, they're mining for copper. But I want to show you something. That's what makes it so special, so crazy, so unique. I mean,
look at
that's
that
what's
color.
inside.
It's like a
But
mesmerizing
did you see the outside?
blue. Yeah, you would.
Yeah, do you see
I would
the
have
outside? This thing. Yeah,
never guessed.
it looks like something I would have thrown at my sister when I was 12 years old, right?
Exactly.
You know, yeah, it looks just like a mud clod. It looks like a red mud clod. And if you grew up where I grew up, we had a lot of red mud clods. And my sister got a lot of them thrown at her, okay?
And you know what? And thanks to you, we're wearing turquoise and not mud for jewelry, because otherwise we wouldn't even know where to go. We wouldn't know where to begin. We wouldn't know where to look. Look at this color. I mean, for those of you that love turquoise, and again, this is Jay, this is what you're famous for. This is one of your most beloved stones. Your fans also love the turquoise. So let me encourage you, if you're just even thinking about a turquoise necklace, you make your selection on this one. I think you're going to be so thrilled that you were watching, because not only getting the color that you want, I mean, look at that blue. It's almost like an electrifying robin's egg blue. It has those shades of Sleeping Beauty. It has the beautiful natural intrinsic characteristics that you love about turquoise, the beautiful little matrix that makes each and every single stone unique. You've got the barrel stones, you've got the round stones, and it's a beautiful size and shape. It's not overwhelming. It's not petite. I think it hits that sweet spot for a great graduated design. It also has the extender, all solid sterling silver. So you can adjust the length anywhere between 18 inches, or you can find your exact measurement to get the perfect look on the neckline. Am I wearing this? Yes, I am wearing this. Okay. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm wearing. I'm wearing so many necklaces. So but look at that color, Jay. It's incredible.
You've got 3 of these on the set. And do you see that they're all equally that electric blue? And that's what's so crazy about this material. It has, and that's natural. That's a natural blue with this. There will be no 2 of these that are totally identical. But I have to tell you, of all the beaded necklaces I've done, this is one of my favorite designs that I've ever done. I really like the use of the soft cushion rondelles, the round beads, all that combination that we've done, the larger rondelles, the larger cushion cut beads that I did in this. I just love how it lays. I love how it looks. And I really love the turquoise. And this is the kind of material that everybody is just grabbing, trying to find. The prices, we're just fortunate.
I know, and to think that that's all natural.
Source, and that we're there and we get it before a lot of people get to see it. It doesn't really ever get to the commercial market. So there really, a lot of people don't even know where to get this. Otherwise they would be there. You know, we've already collected. This is in our private collection. Like I said, I've had this for over 2 years. At least minimum 2 years that it's been in my warehouse.
Okay, well, thank you so much for sharing it with us. By the way, it is selling out, so I'm going to move on. If you're just tuning in, that's the lowest price we've ever offered. So no time like the present. I would love for you to pick that up if you can already imagine yourself wearing that. Right into spring, you know, go ahead and show off your tan with your yellows, with your corals, with your denim, with a white top. You're going to absolutely love this, and you can add on the matching earrings. And do stick around. We've got 1 more hour with Jay in about 30 minutes. Everything in our final hour, all new low prices, all on sale, all in clearance. It's an hour not to be missed. So definitely going to be worth the wait to stick with us through the late hours. And then certainly one of the most exciting new mine finds of the season, of the Tucson event. It's here, and it is so sparkling. It's effervescent. It's bubbling with color. It's flashing with light. It's the beautiful lepidolite, which has almost like the color of an amethyst. There are lavenders and there are lilac shades, and there's more of like a deep grape purple color. You've got these gorgeous, very unique, chunky, big, flat, rectangular stones. They graduate in size, and each one of them is faceted. So you've got this beautiful, very cool, geometric look. Look at how unique this design is. So they're actually so beautifully cut and angled, so they create a beautiful round collar that wraps all the way around your neckline. I'll show you the back while we're here, just so you can see that it's smooth, it is polished, it is comfortable against your skin or against your fine fabrics. It won't grab, it won't snag. And then of course you've got the extender on the back, so you've got nearly an extra 3 inches there to play with. Well, everyone's talking about it, Jay, and I know that tonight night. It might be one of our final presentations. If you've been loving this necklace, I would hate for you to miss out on something so special. Certainly, I've never seen you do anything like this, Jay.
This is, you know, this kind of old school. This is a J. King design. You know, everybody that knows me, everybody that's seen this, Suzanne, she said as soon as she saw this design, she goes, "Oh my God, I already know who designed this one." And so I love this. Okay, now it's big. This is we used to do I used to do a lot of Cleopatra kind of designs, and I was playing around. And I was, you know, designing, and I was playing with different materials. And I thought, you know what? I haven't done a Cleopatra look in forever. So I'm going to do something in a Cleopatra type of effect. And I had this material. And this lepidolite, it comes from Australia. It's really unique. I can't say I have an exclusive, but I don't know anybody else in America that's got it right now. We're the only ones that I'm aware of. I got it from Glenn. He mined it. This is just to die for. Incredible lepidolite. I mean, it's just amazing, amazing lepidolite. Just incredible.
Look at how flashy it is. See all the different facets here?
Do you see how it sparkles? And you know, not everything, you know, just so everybody knows. I mean, not everything will take a facet. I mean, this is a really, really hard material. It takes a beautiful facet. It just really is actually lovely. And what I love with this material too, on this design, you would think with this design being as big as it is, the way it is, you would think that it's just stiff like a collar. You know, that it's not. See how flexible that is? And that is in the craftsmanship. That's how we designed it. That it actually will shape to your necklace. To your neckline. So if you've got more, like if your neck's maybe a little thinner, this will go into more of an oval design. If your neck is maybe a little larger or whatever, or you have a large clavicle or a large collarbone, it will spread out more. It's very comfortable to wear. It's amazingly comfortable to wear. Now it's got some weight to it, but it's not like you got an anchor around your neck. I mean, it is very functional, very wear-friendly. But can you imagine any outfit that you have, and even what you're doing there, Sarah? It is just so mind-blowing.
It is crazy gorgeous.
It's just mind-blowing.
You know, and I'm wearing a very simple denim little jumpsuit today. I mean, this elevates the whole look. I mean, now I can put on a heel. Now I can put on a sexy earring. I'm out the door. I mean, it really does give you that instant extra dash of high fashion. It looks very couture. It definitely does not look like anything else that's in your jewelry collection right now. I can guarantee you that. If you're someone who loves to collect new gemstones, you probably don't have this stone. It's the lepidolite, which makes it so special, so unique. It also is the color that you rarely see in this cut, in these shapes. I mean, I love the geometric design. It makes it bold, it makes it modern, it makes it artistic, it makes it high fashion, and so many cool ways to wear this. If you are wearing just a simple black turtleneck, wow, this will be like that showstopper. This will be something that you will save for special occasions, and it'll also be something that just would look really cool, Jay, with like a t-shirt and your jeans, just something fun and fabulous where you feel like, hey, why not be the center of attention? Why not be the belle of the ball? That necklace, you're gonna have so many eyes on you, and you're gonna have so many compliments. Let me just check. I know a lot of you have already purchased this. It made its debut yesterday, and it's been highly sought after, but I do know that we don't have a lot of these to go around. So I'll make sure we have enough to give you another couple moments here. Okay, we've got 500 of you who can get in on this, and that means it's moving very, very quickly. So again, you can adjust the length. I put it on the shortest length so you can see if I wanted to nestle it in to fit my collar of my jacket, I could. With Julia, she's wearing it a little bit more elongated, so you've got a little bit more of that feminine and romantic and oval shape. But it really is such a killer look, Jay. And to get this home for our sale price today, I think is something that everyone's gonna be really thrilled to pick up on.
You know what I love about this? Okay, here again, it's big, it's bold, it shows off the material, but do you see the sparkle and the gleam? I mean, you're not even trying, okay? You're not even moving, but when you take this and you put any movement to this, any little movement, even the slightest little movement, you ought to see this. It sparkles, it glows, it talks to you. And you know, when you wear this, and you know, even if right now, you know, even if you're Skyping from home, come on, you got to have something that, you know, kind of, that people, that, you know, they want to see, you know, like, this is going to be a conversation piece. This is going to be something that starts a conversation. Once you start going out and you're out and you're about, I think that that's one of the coolest things. That's, you know, I think that you know, there's a lot of different comments I get, but one of the biggest comments that I get from people that are, you know, a perfect example, I'll be at the Tucson Gem Show, and then all of a sudden somebody will come up and they'll ask me, they'll say, excuse me, sir, are you Jay King? And I'll say, yes, I am. And they'll be wearing a Jay King piece. Okay.
Oh, I'm sure.
They're not, okay. Now, they didn't get up that morning. And say, I'm going to go to Tucson and I'm going to see Jay King. Because if you've ever been to Tucson at the Gem Show, the chances of seeing Jay King are about your chances of winning the lottery. I mean, it's like huge. And so, you know, that's like, you know, it is, right, Sarah? I mean, you know, it's the whole city is the show.
Oh,
it's not like there's a tent. There's not like a tent or it's in a convention center and then that's the show. Okay, it's not. I mean, it's so spread out. And I go to a lot of places that people don't even know about. I mean, I go to private garages. I go to people's private warehouses. I go to areas where, you know, that aren't even open to the public or to the wholesalers. I go a lot of times I'm going right to the miner's warehouse where they've shipped it in and we work right out of the warehouse so that we can really, you know, kind of make our deals and everything. So, what I'm saying is that, but they'll be wearing one of our designs, and they're just like, oh my gosh, I wear this all the time. But they say it's really a conversation. You know, we love your stuff because it starts conversations.
Right.
People always come up to me. They ask me,
you stand out.
What is that? Where did you get that?
You stand out from the crowd.
What is the story? Yeah.
I mean, anyone can go to a department store right now and buy very boring, very basic jewelry that's very popular, but you kind of look like everyone else. So if you're someone who likes to stand out from the crowd, if you're someone who definitely wants to start a conversation, if you're a 1 in a million, why not wear a necklace that very few women in the world will ever have the opportunity to own? We only have a few hundred left. So if you're even thinking about this now, you can see that it says limited quantity now right there on our graphic. 748637 is your item number. If you're already imagining how amazing it would be to open your box from HSN and this is what is inside, you get it home for $33.30. We've got interest payments on your easy major credit card of choice. It couldn't be any easier to get this home. And let me tell you, you're gonna be so thrilled. You're gonna put this on and instantly it makes you feel like $1,000,000. I feel like I'm a queen of the Nile. I feel like I'm a princess. I feel like I could walk down Rodeo Drive, or I could be stepping out of a beautiful gallery or boutique or couture designer on Fifth Avenue. You really do feel different because jewelry is really, it evokes the emotion that we feel every single day. This is why we need to have a wardrobe of jewelry, because not every day and every occasion is exactly the same, right, Jay?
Yeah, you know, and it's not just, it's everybody too. You know, I have pieces, now I wear my pieces, a lot of the things, they're symbolic. I wear my watch because, you know, I've always worn a watch as a pilot. You got to wear a pilot's watch because you got to look cool, right? It's part of being a pilot, right? Just like wearing the jacket, right? But I wear a lot of cuff bracelets, belt buckles. I got the most amazing belt buckles. And, you know, it's kind of cool that people appreciate your art. They appreciate your jewelry. But so many people come up to me, I'll be riding a Harley somewhere, and people will come to me and they'll go, you know, I'm sorry, they don't know me from Adam. And they'll go, I love your belt. Where did you get that? And they're really really amazed when I said, well, I made it. All right, I had it made custom, or
right.
I actually made it. And the same thing with my cuffs. They'll go, I've never seen anything like that. And I go, yeah, I make that. And
That's
I explain
right.
the stone.
If you want to blend into the background,
then you make me one.
I'm not surprised. This is for those of you that are not for the faint of heart. You don't want to blend into the background. You definitely...
Yeah, you want to be a wallflower. Don't wear that.
Don't wear this.
You know?
Imagine wearing this in spring with your beautiful maxi dresses, your off the shoulders, your one shoulder, a beautiful tank top, a great denim jacket, and you've got a look that you're going to be so thrilled. I think you're going to absolutely love that coat. So congratulations. We'll tell you when that sells out. Thank you for all of your orders. Jump online, go to hsn.com. Not too late to reserve one for you. And remember, you always have 30 days. So get it home, try it out, take it for a stroll around the block. If you don't get at least one compliment within 10 minutes of leaving your door, then certainly I would be very, very surprised. Okay, we'll keep you updated on that one. Now, I want to give everyone a sneak peek because I promised you our final hour in about 15 minutes is all clearance or sale prices. We're doing the multicolored turquoise nugget necklace for $65.71. It is a beautiful multicolored turquoise. It's all mined in Chile. It's handcrafted. It's beautifully designed. We have 400 of you that can get in on that graduated silhouette with 4 and 5 millimeter beads. You've got the big 14 millimeter beads down below. Look at how precious this is. All genuine gemstones. It's a customer pick. It was $126 and now it's $65.71, and it's yours for $13 on a flex pay. So just a sneak peek, just to wet your whistle for everything that's coming up next hour, because I don't want you to miss out. It's only once a year that we do the Tucson Gem event. It's only once a year we bring you these incredible looks celebrating the largest gem and mineral show in the United States. It's certainly the place to be. It's the place to go, and you gotta have connections and you gotta be in the know to figure out where the beautiful gemstones are. We're gonna give you another look at our beautiful smart deal. This is the purple charoite gemstone necklace. This is a beautiful dreamy purple. This is your luscious lavenders. This is the lilacs. This is that beautiful fusion to deep purple. So you get one of the most ravishing looks of the weekend, and it's at our smart deal price, only as long as our quantities last. It's on FlexPay for $32 a month, and it's got the extender on the back, so you can option the length anywhere between about 18 inches up to nearly 23 inches in length. It's beautiful, and it is a new Mind Find. So let's hear from Jay King all about the charoite, which is really such a cool color. I love it. It's different than an amethyst. It really has its very own unique property to it.
Yeah, you know, and here's the thing with charoite, okay? This is a totally rare, unique material. It only comes from one location that I'm aware of. It comes from Russia. It comes from the Ural Mountains, and the Ural Mountains are called the top of the world. That's what they call it, the top of the world. It came from a very remote area. The only way in and out, it was helicopter. They helicoptered in, they helicoptered out. You could have walked in, or you could have taken horses and gotten back into it. But basically, they worked it with a helicopter. It has the property of chatoyancy, which Lou's got a beautiful shot there of my specimens, and that demonstrates what chatoyant means. That sparkle, that effervescence, that's all natural. That's crystals growing through this material. So it has the property of chatoyancy. Not many of the natural materials actually have that property. It's a very rare property. Also, this is a rare opportunity. This is all AAA, AA, and A grade charoite. That's what makes it rare. This was mined well over 25, maybe even as much as 30 years ago. I got this from the nephew. His uncle was the one that actually mined it. His uncle passed away. He inherited the material. So this was his uncle's hoard. He was a physicist by trade. There were 4 of them. They were all Russian physicists. And they were doing the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show. And they were all trying to get into the gem business. They were trying to, and this is one of the materials. They were showing, they had about 6 or 7 different Russian materials. But this was the one that I was the most interested in. Actually, they actually had some chrome diopside and everything. I didn't buy it from them because they were really expensive. But I'm just, okay, and I'm just telling you, if you want to know what a deal this is, this material, this is how rare this is. You might see this at the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show, and you might see maybe not this necklace, but something like 8mm beads or 6mm beads. Wholesale, a strand, an 18-inch strand of 6 or 8mm beads in this quality of material, in this AAA, could be as much as $600 to $1,000 a strand. That's wholesale unfinished. I've seen it that high, and you just don't see it. Now, they had some beads. They really don't cut stone. They just, they more or less had the material. That's what they were selling. And we do all of our own, you know,
so pretty.
I mean, we do our own lapidary work. But I'm just telling you, you know, if you can swing it, this is just a really amazing, amazing deal for amazing, amazing material.
Gorgeous.
And this grade of charoite is just, you just don't see it. It won't last for long. I'll be able to do a few designs. I bought a really nice lot. It's not going to last forever, and I really can't re-up on the material. It's not like they're mining more, so I can go get more material.
Right.
This is limited to what he had in his collection.
It's very popular. Jay, we're gonna move on. I just want everyone to know our smart deal, always very popular, but it's for a limited time only, and it's called a smart deal for a reason, because a lot of you are so savvy and so smart, you're already jumping in early. We'll tell you when that sells out. It's been incredibly popular tonight. I think you're gonna be thrilled. There really is no other like gorgeous purple gemstone in the world like it. And I just think it's so fun and fabulous, and probably something you don't already have. So stick around. Again, we've got a lot planned for you over the next hour and 10 minutes. So a quick sneak peek at this beautiful, I think we're gonna talk about the Azure Peaks turquoise jewelry. These are all clearance prices. We may not get to a full presentation. It's called a preview because we don't have a lot of time to talk about it. But I do have a chance for you to shop that early. You are getting really big stones, I can tell you that. I can tell you you're also getting beautiful barrels and beautiful rounds. You've got that free-form center stone, which is just magnificent. We'll have the matching ring, we'll have the matching earrings. But just type in this item number 088848 on your phone or on your tablet or on the website, and you can get a head start. And it's all about, you know, get to the front of the line, especially when we talk clearance. And we introduce you to some of our most beautiful and most glorious selections. When we talk about the precious stones, we talk about the big three. We talk about rubies and sapphires and emeralds. So let's start with ruby, and let's bring back one of his most popular, rave-reviewed, huge customer pick ruby necklaces, and we're gonna do it tonight at a feature price and on 5 flexible payments. It is exotic. It is a very rare mine find. It is all handcrafted. It has every beautiful shade of ruby, the beautiful cherry pinks, the gorgeous, they call it the blood red color. It's super saturated. You've got all genuine rubies, all the way around the back, all the way down the front, all graduated in size for one of the most incredible high quality rubies that you will ever find here from J. King. A ruby gemstone, it's rarer than a diamond. You're getting big, faceted, beaded stones. So you have really one of the most passionate colors, one of the most ravishing colors in the world of gemstones, and you're gonna own the July birthstone at this incredible feature price. We have a matching stretch bracelet. We've got matching earrings for you, 2 different styles. I have a ruby ring as well, so there's a lot to talk about. Look at the sparkle, look at the fire, look at the way it dances on the neckline. Jay, let's talk about your rubies, because this is a stone that you almost never see in a complete necklace, certainly not at this weight and not at this size and this presence.
Yeah, this, you know, we released this last year. This was a brand new mine find, a very exciting mine find, by the way. I will tell you this right now. Okay, so I've been doing this, will be 45 years I've been in business. Mine Find Show has actually been on air for 26 years. I could name on this hand the number of times I've had ruby, and I could take this many fingers down. Okay, so ruby is not really something that we're able to offer. It's not that I don't want to. It's not that I haven't tried. I've tried my darndest. I've just never been able to get enough material. And also, it's always been totally cost prohibitive. So this, like anything, was almost like a miracle. And this came from Mauritius. Now, how I was introduced to this is one of my Indian trader friends is the first one who actually brought me the rough. Actually, I've got some of the original rough right here that those are my specimens. This is what they brought to me. And now I will tell you, with ruby, there's 4 specific colors that they GIA will classify as ruby. And so before I did anything, I sent it to GIA, and it came back tested as ruby. And so then I said, look, I need to go directly to the mine. I'll still pay a commission, but I need to work directly with the mine. And so he turned me on to the mine, and this comes out of Mauritius. Now, I'm a world traveler, okay? I've been around the block. And I had heard of Mauritius. I really didn't know where it was. It's not like when you hear about Mauritius that you just think, oh, I got to go to Mauritius. I had no idea what it was. I did my research. It's an island off of Madagascar. It's a tropical paradise. It is a paradise. I have never wanted to go shoot B-roll so bad in my life. In fact, I was on my way. I was on my way to go shoot B-roll for this because we had already minded. I was going to go right after the Tucson Gym event. I already had tickets. I was going on a trip to Madagascar, and then I was going from Madagascar to Mauritius, and then we were going to release this 3 months later. Now, we had already bought the material, and we had already had the necklace. I mean, we had already been making it, right? It was already in production. We already knew that we were going to do it. But then, the bomb got dropped on us, and I didn't get to go. But I am going to Mauritius. I'm going to Madagascar. I'm still doing that trip, and I'm going to go to Mauritius. I have been trying to get more of this material for a little over a year now. And so far, it's been no joy. I haven't seen it. I haven't been able to put it together. Now, that being said, I don't have any more of the rough. I couldn't remake this necklace if I even wanted to. Unfortunately, I don't have the rough. I do have a few designs that'll be coming up later on in the year that I did with some of the original material that I had. Sure. That's a different, like I did a beautiful cross. I did a bunch of cool stuff with some of the really, really super. This is all A-grade material. But I have some of it that's AAA. I mean, it's just to
really
die for.
Stunning.
That I only put. I did some really nice bracelets. I've got some things that will match back to this. So I'm excited about that. But I don't have any more real neckwear that I'll be doing. But I'm going to work on it. I can't guarantee it. But there is a better show. Before when you're showing it in the light, it looks a little bit lighter. It looks more peaky. That's the shot. That's what you're getting.
That's what you want your rubies to look like, right, Jay?
That's actually, that's the color you're getting. That's the look you're getting. Look at the sparkle. Look at the sheen.
So
look at the shine. And this is incredible. The carat weight on this is like through the roof.
I would imagine.
One of the greatest calls we had, though, on this? Suzanne Runyon and I, we were, there's always calls that always stick in my mind. This lovely lady, she calls, and she's got this lovely accent. As soon as I heard her accent, I said, I bet she's from Mauritius. And because they have kind of colonial, it's almost like a French colonial accent. It's not French, but it's French colonial. And she was born and raised in Mauritius. And she said the cutest thing. She said, we don't mine in Mauritius. We don't have it. I said, no, they just found this. And then I showed her the picture of the mine, and she goes, I know exactly where that is.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah,
Jay,
so it was really,
I'm
really
so
cool.
sorry. We're running out of time. My producer's asking me to jump in so we can wrap up. I want to have everyone give you an opportunity to get that necklace home. I think you're going to love it. Jay, don't go too far. We'll be right back.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
HSN's President's Day sale is almost here, and we're celebrating with sale prices on our biggest brands and best items, plus exclusive weekend-only deals that won't last. Don't miss HSN's President's Day sale on HSN and HSN.com. Starts Friday.
What happens every night at midnight? We launch our very best value of the day.
Definitely the Today Special always got me excited because it's always at a great value.
I definitely watch for the Today Special at midnight. Whether or not I need it, just want it.
And this is the one that you've been waiting for.
The Today Special is very tempting to shop.
I'd pop in online just about every day. I know it's a good value.
It's our top selling Today Special ever.
It gives me that extra push, you know, it's a no-brainer.
The best show in the world for